Pilotwings. 1990 to 1991. I would have been... Oh, I like... 2 or 3, I guess? Yeah, maybe. Video games and their good old demo plates. Or, you know, just sizzle reel. Just leave it plugged in and suddenly it shows you gameplay footage. I don't know if games really do that anymore. Trying to think of the last time I saw a game just kind of have a little bit of a... Yeah, like a pre-programmed thing. Although, I guess back in the day, maybe your local video game store would have had something like this. Maybe at a playable kiosk. Maybe if no one was playing it, something like this would start happening. You know, like arcade cabinets. I believe they would do that. Although, I'll be honest, I can't remember the last time I've been to an arcade. It's not really any near me. But yeah. Anyways, Pilotwings. If I didn't already say it, the music of this game lives rent-free in my head. It's just so catchy. And yeah, yesterday at work, I don't know what happened, but I was just suddenly thinking about this game. The music popped in my head, like this track. And then I couldn't stop thinking about it, so here we are. Join the Flight Club now. Do you ever dream of flying? The Flight Club offers a variety of aerial sports to thrill and challenge you. Dare to take the first step and earn your license. Okay, that's me. You know what? Oh crap, do I have a stupid voice mod voice on? Yes. Damn it!
Sorry, sometimes I fiddle around with voices and then I'm like, oh yeah, I have a pilot voice, and then I completely forgot about it. Hi, I'm someone named Dean. Did you ever want to watch a streamer / let's player? Do you ever want... Never mind. Great advertisement. Let's go. Yeah, I'm SomeoneNamedDean. Some guy in his mid-30s. My second kid is a newborn who's only a month old. And my toddler is a toddler. And I'm acclimating to all that fatherly fatherness. And I think I'm going to be tired for the rest of my life. But I wouldn't change a single thing about it. Now, I'm not sure if there's any correlation to fatherhood and this game, other than I do remember my dad playing this game a lot, so there's that. Bit of a stretch, but it's true. I think he played this game more than I did. Anyways, continuing. Lesson 1. Hi, I am Tony, and I'll be your instructor for Area 1. Our lessons will cover a few basics, landing an airplane, and skydiving for accuracy. Complete 2 objectives. Score 120 or more to pass. I feel like the word points should be there, but yeah, you get the gist of it. So this heavily incorporates Mode 7, which when I was a kid, I would have been 2 or 3. I would not have been playing this game around that time. I would have probably started playing it around 5 or 6, I think. And eventually I did get good enough to beat the game, but I was not good at it. And I'm gonna even be worse now. Follow the green glide path, then land on the runway. So we got maneuvers. So nose up, nose down, left, right, speed up, speed down. And what's scoring? So a total of 100 points. So I have to complete it under 45 seconds for 20 points. Oh, okay. So I'm really fast. All right, we're gonna give it a shot. And I already foresee that being spoiled with the current day, which is 2025, and modern 3D graphics versus this Mode 7 stuff, which at the time was pretty amazing. Let's take a look at it. We'll see. I mean, you do get the sense of 3D. It's not quite Star Fox, but I gotta speed up a bit here to make that time. Okay, it looks like it's just your tutorial mission, so I just have to worry about up and down. I'm speeding up. Oh no, I'm losing control. No, no. Come on. Oh God, no, please. I have a wife and kids. Oh God, shit. I am okay. I'm okay. I'm not okay. Hey, bro. You're the one who threw me into a plane, and I've never flown in my entire life. I almost died. Try keeping your wings parallel to the ground. Yeah, easier said than done. 6 points. Great. Wow. Certification may not be easy. Okay, so I need 120 between the two objectives. I'm at 114, so unless I score 120 in the next one, I'm not gonna be able to do this. Is that even gonna be an option? 100 points. I'm not gonna be able to do it. Accuracy, ring, speed. Touch one ring for 5 points, all 3 for 20 points. So I'm not gonna be able to do it, but I might as well try to get the experience. So here's the controls: lean forward, lean back, flare, left, right, open parachute. All right, let's give it a shot. You know, when I was a kid and I saw this for the first time, it blew my mind. I actually could feel like, you know, vertigo or whatever the word would be for just the nervousness of height. You know, it's okay. Yeah, I got a bunch of OBS filters going on to kind of achieve that CRT TV look going on. But nowadays graphics they're better with the whole immersion thing, especially like, you know, depth and 3D and all that stuff. But, you know, let's just say go back in time for a second. You see this for the first time. It was amazing. Okay, is flaring how we decelerate or something? Okay, right, I know. Too great of a I'm trying. No! Oh, it looked like I made it. I didn't. That's okay. That's a parachute, not scuba gear. Bro, all you've been doing is yelling at me. I'm not certified. Try again. At least he's got heart. He's sad. He's not like someone who doesn't care. He wanted me to succeed. All right, Tony. I'll try to do better this time. Let's do skydiving because I feel like I did even worse with this one. So let's redo it. Yeah, as a kid, this sent shivers down my spine seeing this for the first time. Made me very, very apprehensive of hitting the ground. And yeah, I would screw around, like I'd do like somersaults and hit the ground deliberately and leave a giant crater. I might do that in a bit. Although this time, actually, you know what? Let's make a giant crater. Yeah, you can sort of do somersaults. All right. Ah, shucks. I was trying to aim for the center. But yeah, you just make a crater. 10 points? Did you do that on purpose? Yes, I did. Retry. Okay. Well, for real this time, Tony. We got this. I wonder how many people I scare away with using voice mod and having silly voices. I was reviewing my Portal episode 1, which was my 18 subscriber special. You know, my low effort. Oh, I happen to have been the age of the current subscriber count. So I'm just gonna play a game from that year I would have been. So, you know, 18 subscribers, I was 18, Portal, or as I like to call it, Portals for some reason. I guess I just like to add S to the end of words that don't have it. Anyways, let's try to land this. Okay. So I can flare up. Maybe I should... It's a moving platform, please. Oh, shiz. I landed. I just didn't hit it. I think I can do it, though. If you keep flaring, you will stall. Well, I mean, you didn't tell me that before. You just... You know what? This would have been in the era where there was instruction manuals, so I can't really give Tony a hard time. Who knows? Maybe... Wait, I think I could... Yeah, push a button to skip it. That's right. You know, this would have been the era where you had instruction booklets. But hey, you know what? At least the game's generous enough to give me advice for my mistakes I'm making here. And I feel like, yeah, if I wasn't being greedy, I could probably just... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, if I wasn't being so greedy, I could probably just... I don't know what I'm doing. Oh no. Please. I need to get my pilot's license. No! Yeah! Oh, damn. That was really... Oh my... What is... Oh yeah! You become a penguin for some reason for the mini games. Is this because I landed on that platform? Is the controls gonna be the same? Obviously, I see that very tiny pool all the way to the upper right. I am not going for that. I'll just go for the middle, which even in itself looks difficult. Okay, it looks like I am just... Oh no. Oh, okay. Oh, we did it. Whew. Well, that wasn't so bad, but it was kind of awkward. Isn't this fun? 150 points for the bonus? Holy smokes. 150 points, congratulations, you are now certified. Tony, I don't know how to fly planes. Please. I just jumped out of a I just jumped off a ladder. I barely knew how to use a parachute. And then I was so enthralled, I hallucinated I was a penguin. Please, you're making a mistake. I can't be. I don't know how to fly. Tony, where'd you go? All right. This would be, I think, instructor number 2, if I remember correctly. There's like, I think 4 instructors all together and 8 courses. And I think there might be like a day or night version of each area. So I think Area 1 becomes Area 5 later on. And I think there's like a sub-mission between 4 and 5. And then one at the very end of like 8 to like wrap up your the Pilotwings. Well, I mean, number 8. I remember you fly a helicopter. You might do that between 4 and 5. But anyways.
My name is Shirley, and your next lesson will be, well, feature of the rocket belt. In flight, to shift to an overhead view, press the LR buttons. Complete 3 objectives. Score 220 or more to pass.
I honestly needed more practice with the light plane. I think if we fail this, we're just shunted back to the beginning of the respective chapter. So if I fail this, I think I'm just back here versus having to redo chapter 1, essentially, or lesson 1. So let's see here. Let's do the light plane. I'm certainly not qualified. Okay. Well, it looks pretty straightforward. All the same stuff. Fly through the 3 rings, land on either the right or left runway ahead. I wonder if there's differences for points there. Same controls. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. Okay, this one's a bit more involved. It looks like we're gonna have to practice steering. Okay. All right. Oh, I see there is 2 runways. If I paid attention and looked at the overhead view of the map, I would have known that. Instead, I decided to fly, hop into a plane and start flying even though I'm not qualified. But you know what? They do say fake it till you make it, right? Everything's impossible until you start doing it. You just have to believe, right? Maybe perhaps I can be the pilot wing if I try. Oh God, I'm gonna crash! Well, damn it. 30 points. Your wings cannot touch the ground. I'm sorry, Shirley. It seems very hard, but don't give up. Well, that's actually reassuring. I like you better than Tony.
It seems very hard, but don't give up.
I give up. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you can just reselect it. Let's try that again. So I need the practice. Light plane, let's go. And for those who may watch the show later on in the future, this particular episode is currently offline. Just given the nature of having the newborn and, you know, juggling the 2 kids, I just do not have the time to... Well, I can't promise I can... Oh, I'm going like way too fast. Maybe that's part of the reason. And maybe I'm just deaccelerating too much. Oh, God. Oh wait, it's because I... Oh, yeah. Well, at least you get a different sprite for crashing differently. That's cool. I see what I did. I went too ambitious. I went too aggressively. The acceleration.
Keep the nose up in the air, not rubbing on the... It seems very hard, but don't give up.
I want to do it. I can do it. Okay. I'm trying to remember, is it Smash Bros. Ultimate? Or maybe even Wii U? Or Smash Bros. For Brawl? Or Smash Bros. For Brawl? Smash Bros. For 3DS that had that... what was it? There's like Woohoo Island or something from one of the... It's like the Wii Sports game. I actually never played that. No, not true. I may have played it at a relative's house once, the sword fighting game. I know it more for the Smash Bros. Map, but I think there's a segment where you're on the biplane and then you... Ooh. Hey, I did it. A little crooked, but I did it. I remember as a kid, it didn't matter what level it was. I could land it straight on the runway. So yeah, accuracy's off. Time is not so good. Angle, ring.
You did well. Keep up the good work. You can do it.
Okay, apparently we can do it. So, how about some skydiving? Actually, I'm just gonna double check messages here. Just make sure the wife is a-okay. But yeah, it's gonna probably be a little while until I start picking up streaming again because I just can't guarantee a schedule. Like, it's just the nature of things. My wife is doing so much with the 2 kids right now because there's no one like mom. The toddler is becoming more, you know, close to me. But, like, for example, with the newborn, I did everything I could. Fed him, made sure his diaper was changed, made sure he was burped, rocked him on all that, and yeah, couldn't do anything to calm him down. But once I gave him to mom, perfectly fine. I try not to take it personal because that's just the nature of it. You know, it's the same thing that happened with my firstborn, or my toddler, I guess. Just, you know, kiddo only knows mom. I think there's like even science where it's like, okay, I could be totally wrong. Don't quote me on it because I don't know anything about anything. I barely know how to be alive. I missed it. Okay, we got this. This time, platform is... okay. Maybe I just have to keep flaring, but like... Okay. Got greedy. I could have just not gone for the platform. You were close.
You were close, but look at you. You're soaked. With this score, you might not be certified.
Well, try again. Guess, yeah, I definitely need to practice with the skydiving. But yeah, toddler stuff, newborn stuff. No one's like mom, and that is perfectly fine. It's just how it is. And yeah, I try not to... I don't take it personal, I get it. Because yeah, there's supposed to be some sort of... My wife was talking about it. But I think she was saying there's like studies that say that, you know, at least at the very onset of, you know, existence, kids, or I guess newborns, they're not really aware that they're a separate entity from mom because, you know, that's the only thing they've known for like 9 months. And they're comfortable with like her heartbeat and, you know, I guess smell and just warmth, all that stuff. I mean, that's why sometimes newborns are like, hey, Dad, you're not mom. Get out of here. Go. Get. Oh, no. I failed. Damn it. Okay, I won't get greedy. I was gonna play video games earlier today, but I guess someone was mowing their yard, and I was realizing my microphone was picking it up. It was a very loud mower, or maybe it was a power washer. The weather was so nice today. I took my toddler out, or I guess my oldest, I can say it like that. I took him out to the park. I'm trying to get him to practice using his bike. It's kind of like I would say it's kind of like a balance bike that can convert into a pedal bike when he's ready. He just has to get the balancing aspect ready, or... Oh. Barely passed that, but now I'm going too fast. Okay. So can I just keep doing this? Like keep flaring? Or do I just keep like rocking back and forth? But yeah, we biked to the park. And that was pretty neat. I say when we biked, I helped stabilize him, and he was like just kicking a lot. So, oh no, so close. Why am I so greedy? Dark Souls all over again. Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop trying to go for the platform. I just want to hallucinate and be a penguin again. Okay, never mind, we're doing this one. It's okay. I need practice with both of these. Yeah, we went to the park. It was nice. Sun was pretty good. It's well, at the time of this recording, it's gonna be Easter. It was like Good Friday, so. If I can stabilize myself. Okay. Hey, not bad. A little skippy, and I'm off center now, but not bad considering. 17 accuracy time was really bad, but I was kind of taking my time.
Not that bad. Keep up the good work. You can do it.
Okay, sure. Skydiving. I realize I haven't even bothered dabbling with the rocket belt. I remember as a kid it was my favorite. Also, there's that section to the right there. I don't know if you can notice it. The texture always gets messed up when you're like up this high. I don't know how to explain it. The section with all those little circles. For some reason, the higher we are, the more distorted the texture becomes of that area. This area right here. Rate of descent too great. Is there something more I could be doing? Do I want to go for the moving platform? No. We're not going to do it. We're not going to do it. Oh, we just made it. Phew. So, is there a way to land on your feet, or am I just doing bad?
You did well. You can still do it.
I do remember being like, I always liked how expressive the characters' faces could be. Like, she's obviously got the SpongeBob eyes going on. Or anime eyes, I guess. Okay, jets forward, left, right, jets reverse, shift view, fast jets, slow jets. Okay. Good to know. Oh yeah, this is one of the songs that lives rent-free in my head. Okay, let's go for it. I haven't heard this song in years. I'm not actually even sure the last time I played this game was. I think I would have maybe a couple years ago or a little while ago, not too long ago. I think my brother my younger brother, interspersed ages. I know I mentioned him quite a bit because he is the one who gave me the capacity to be able to revisit some of these games in my childhood. Oh, it's all good. I think I can just hover here. Oh. Agreed! Yeah. Damn it! How How could I lose? Don't be in such a hurry. Ugh. Did I pass?
Well, I can't certify you now. Try again later.
Okay, we'll do that one first. Because now I'm the least experienced with it. Now that I think about it, do I even get anything for landing on the moving platform? I'm not even sure. Also, I do remember as a kid, like these little ball things, I have no idea what they are. I remember as a kid, if you land on them, you bounce. If I remember correctly. You got a little trampoline. Like, I don't even know what they are. And then of course, if you touch the ground, you just fail. Every time you land on it, he's scratching his head. Yeah, maybe I was mistaken. Maybe I didn't even need to try to land on that platform. I don't know. I'll try. I feel like it's doable. I just... Not too high. Oh my gosh. Why am I doing this? Why do I care so much? I don't. Oh, I landed on it, but I got nervous. Okay, one more time. In unrelated news, speaking of trying and trying again despite the lack of skill that I possess, I saw that with the Switch 2 port of Elden Ring coming out, there's some sort of update that's going to happen where you get to customize Torrent and there's going to be a couple new weapons and armor pieces. It's kind of neat. I don't really plan on going back to that game anytime soon, but it's just nice to know that the next time I do come back to it, there might be a couple extra things to find. Maybe next time I'll actually be able to do a proper dex build and be an actual true samurai. Way too high. Ooh. I can do this. I just can't get greedy. Okay, it does count for something. Or does it? Oh, yeah, okay. You unlock the bonus thing. Oh, what? Oh, yeah. Controls. Oh, this is weird. Okay, jump onto P. Right, okay. Okay, so I have to land on the P. Oh my goodness, this is weird. Oh, okay. Is it too late to go backwards? Yeah, I guess you're kind of stuck going forward. 10 points. Thanks. I know I'm...
Don't waste your bonus stage.
Lady, I don't even know what happened. I was using a jetpack at one point. I didn't even realize we had the technology back in 1991. Do we even have jetpacks nowadays? I think I've seen like water jetpacks. I think with this character, if you score like a perfect score, I think her eyes get like, they just, I can't remember, they turn into like dots or lines or something. She's just so like impressed. Oh boy. I'm being a little too aggressive when it comes to that. Oh. Oh. Hey, I landed standing. So it is doable.
I'll admit it. Your skill's improving. Great work. Keep it up.
Fly through the 3 rings? Yep. So as long as I hit the 3 rings and crash, I think I will pass. Which doesn't make sense. I guess for comedic effect, I could just crash the plane and test that. Like just doing subtle taps on the D-pad here. I should be going faster to actually make that time, but yeah, I think it's Smash Bros that had the Woohoo Island level or whatever of the Wii Sports Resort that I was. Okay, is there going to be any runway left? Good enough. I think if you're on the plane long enough, you eventually hover away from Woohoo Island, and then you find, or you start flying over some area that looks like Pilotwings from Super Nintendo. But I don't remember what level it was. I think it was like the 3rd or 4th level. Okay, we did well.
Congratulations. You're becoming very good.
Nice. We got our B-class license. Wait, didn't we have our A-class license before?
Hey, your instructor lands here. Now we will try flying the hang glider. One thing to remember, after completing your objective, land. Alright.
220 points or more to pass. Hang glider goal, target, runway. Okay. Interesting. I think it might have been this level actually that you see in Smash Bros. Let's try it. Hang glider.
Try the thermal current to altitude of 500 feet, then land on target.
Okay. Wait, I didn't look at the controls. I think that's what's required to land, right? Oh boy. Well, this is the tutorial area. Land now, okay. There we go. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Okay, let's try to be tactical here. Let's try to swoop back. Uh-oh. I think we're going to die. Yep. I like the little splash physics there. Like, pretty good.
Land of the land.
Bro, I've never flown a hang glider before. Cut me some slack.
Do you want to give up?
See, unlike Tony, he seems like the instructor that's just burnt out and tired. Like he doesn't care. He's just hoping for someone to surprise him one day.
Like, you are the Pilotwing. John Pilotwing. John Pilotwing, why do you want to become a pilot?
To avenge my father's death. I don't know, I'm talking like this. Ignore me. Okay. Well, that's clearly not how to do it. Oh, thank God, the wind current saved us. But I still don't know how to land. No one taught me how to land. Oh wait, I should have looked at the instruction manual. I mean, I think I glanced at it for 2 seconds. Okay, I definitely want to try to maybe just flare up a bit.
No, please, I just want to live.
Hey, great landing. I got 1 foot on the yellow. It's like, hey, you didn't die. Did that count? Apparently, I guess, a little bit. 30 accuracy out of 50. Okay.
Wonderful. Okay, it seems so easy now, doesn't it?
I guess he's kind of impressed because it's like the 2nd time I've ever used a hang glider. I didn't die. Rocket belt. Let's see, touch the 3 green bars. Oh, land on target over the water. Okay. When it came to the Pilotwings series, I always, I kind of liked Pilotwings 64, but for some reason, I didn't really like the wacky cartoonish proportions, or at least as a kid. I don't know. I think when the N64 came out, I was like, oh man, I really want to see like realism as much as possible. Like I guess I liked Ocarina of Time, you know, versus something like that. You know, I mean, this is just me speaking as a kid here. So, okay. I realize I'm probably not making much sense here, but okay. A Link to the Past to Ocarina of Time, to me, was a paradigm shift. It went from cartoony, pixely graphics to something more realistic. Whereas, I think I looked at the original Super Nintendo Pilotwings, looked at the 64 one, and I was like, for some reason, I feel like it looked more realistic and grounded in the Super Nintendo one for some reason. I mean, not that you can even really tell, because it's a whole generational graphical leap, and you know, it was an experimental phase for 3D graphics, essentially, sort of. I mean, it was newish, for console players, anyways. So, I don't know. It's just a feeling or a thought I had that I'm bringing up to surface and kind of analyzing decades later. Oh gosh, there's multiple targets, and then this one is just going all over the place. This one looks impossible. I don't need to go for it. I could just not. Oh, I did it. But it was still a fun game. Though I can't say I remember too much about it. I just remember it kind of feeling short. Then again, I don't know if this game is necessarily long either. I actually don't think it is. It has a password system, and so I guess what I'm saying is when I went from like Super Nintendo Pilotwings to this, or can't even talk, the N64, I was like, well, they're charming, but I don't know. I always like the design, I guess, of the portraits of the cast, and maybe part of me was like, oh man, I don't recognize any of these characters. Yeah, I think once you hit one of these, you kind of, yeah, you gotta commit to going, and then we're gonna have to make this work. Oh man. So if you get close to the center, it's if you get close to the center, it's 5 versus 30. So you get like Can't get too greedy there.
Very good. Okay, seems so easy now, doesn't it?
Yeah, let's try the plane. Oh, we're taking off? Did we do that last time? I don't think we did. Lance, how do I... Lance. I've never actually flown off the ground before.
Stalling will occur if you cut too much power. I'm so sorry. I can't certify you.
Oh, he's actually sad about that. Well, light plane it is, because apparently I don't know how to take off the ground. Let's try this again. Okay, obviously I need to pick up speed. So maybe I'll just tilt back until I'm off the ground. There we go, okay, that was a secret. Alright, maybe cut some of the speed down. I do remember my dad playing this game quite a lot as a kid. I remember him being pretty good. He used to wear aviators. He still does. But I remember as a kid, I think the 4th flight instructor of this game also has aviators. Like, wow, he has the same glasses as my dad does. Yikes. Maybe I should cut the power a bit so I can take these turns a bit easier. Okay. I think I hear a car alarm in real life. Oh, it's gone. Okay. Maybe someone accidentally sat on their fob. I've done that before. You're like at home and forgot about your keys in the pocket, and next thing you know, cars blaring off in the distance or wherever you parked it. I'm starting to get a little unruly here with my controls. Yes, descent is too great. I am aware of that, but I'm trying to get these things here. Okay. Ooh. Ah, dang it. One thing I did like about Pilotwings 64 was I'm okay, it's hard for me to remember, but I swear there's a level that looked like miniaturized, like United States of America, USA. And I think that's the one with the Rushmore, where if you shoot it, there's like Mario's face there. If you shoot it, it becomes Wario's face. Oh no, are we gonna be able to do this? Kinda? Not great, but we didn't die. He's disappointed because it could have been way better. And I guess the disappointment is if you have less than half, which I can see us having here. Alright.
You can do it if you try your best. Come on, man.
Yeah, maybe we can do this. Maybe if I hallucinate again and turn into a flying bird man. Yeah, I love the music in this game. I should give Pilotwings 64 another shot because I think I only played that game like once or twice. I don't know, it didn't stick to me. Like for some reason there's aspects of this game I liked more, even though that one was in shiny new 3D for some reason. I don't know. I feel like that's such a divisive thing to say, because like obviously in theory it'd be a better game, right? Because it's 3D, it's the next generation. I know that's not always the case with all games. Like, you know, Turok Evolution was kind of not so good, even if it was on a newer console. But Yeah, I definitely should check that game out again. Because now I'm kind of curious. Like, that's the thing about memories is you're only really... What, you're like remembering the last time you remembered it, which is based on the last time you remember it, and I'm remembering something I played... Gosh, what, like, I hate to say it, but like 28 years ago? Yeah, that makes me feel old. Holy shiza. Need to kind of stabilize my character here a bit. I think I can do this if I... Oh, so close. Nope, that's not it. Okay. Okay. Probably because I'm using the powerful boost there. Yeah. Okay. Jeez. Okay. Come on. Why am I so greedy? I don't have to be greedy. I can just miss my opportunity. I'm starting to drift off course again.
Oh, Lance is gonna be pissed.
I don't even know what that noise was.
Your aim is just a little off.
I can do better, Lance. Don't worry.
Hey, Lance here.
Hang glider, because I still don't know what I'm doing with this. Maneuvers. Nose up, nose down, left, right. Player, quick turn. Oh, there's a quick turn. Okay, all we gotta do is just hit a jet stream and then we're good. Okay, so that's how we do a quick turn. Interesting. But yeah, that's kind of the interesting thing about memories is that, you know, your memories are going to be based on a certain point in your life. I mean, I guess, obviously. You know, unless your memories are implanted, you're not even a real person. Oh boy. Okay, we're not going for the smaller platforms there, because I'm sure that would be a death wish. Which, I mean, we got this if I can just slow down a bit. Okay, I slowed down too much. It's tricky. It's tricky. Oh, did I forget to do that? Okay, we'll redo that. Okay. But yeah, you know, just memories are interesting. Like sometimes I look back at a game and I think about how much I love it, but there's more to it than just that. Like, you know, Smash Bros. 64, I think about how my mom got me that game, how I opened it up for Christmas, and I was just so excited for it. I was so happy I cried. And sometimes I think about those feelings, like just the overwhelming positivity. And that could have only really been a feeling that I could have felt at that point in time frame of my life where, you know, still an innocent kid, everything was carefree. My mom and family, all in good health. You know, it's just a different time in my life, right? Oh, I think we missed the target. Yeah, this is harder than it looks. Oh, I can pause to look at the menu, or map, I mean. Okay, I wonder if I could do that with all of them. Okay. He's optimistic.
You can do it if you try your best.
So I guess that means there's a chance, but I want to do this better. But yeah, you know, maybe Pilotwings 64 is a greater game than I remember. Because yeah, I think I only rented a couple times. Just when I was a kid, there was just so many other interesting games to me to play that I thought were like really cool. But then again, you know, I was a kid and, you know, my opinions were, like I remember really liking Clay Fighter 63 and Third or whatever it was called, but I'm pretty sure that game is ass. Ass. Man, this is hard. Okay, saved by the wind current. I don't figure out what the heck I'm gonna do here. Wait, did I even hit the altitude current? I don't even think I did, yeah. I forgot about it. Oh, maybe if I bounce back to this one, I'll be able to do it. Okay, there we go. Got the land noun confirmation. Okay, so I somehow have to descend. Okay, let's see. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna just hit that wind current again, aren't I? Oh, this is gonna be the death of me. Okay, Lance. Don't worry. I'll try one more time. Hopefully I'm not boring anyone out there who sees this, whoever and whenever you are. Currently not online. I don't know if I'd be able to focus on this and have a chat in the corner. I do think the next time I stream, I've been just dabbling with Twitch, but I don't know, because I have the whole nature of just uploading videos offline, or, you know, YouTube, sorry, recording offline and then posting it on YouTube. I wonder if I should just stream on YouTube, you know? It's not like I have what it takes to be a Twitch streamer anyways, and if technically the content I'm making is more YouTube focused, then maybe that might be the way to go. This is just hard. Okay, maybe I can just quickly circle back. Crap. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, okay, okay. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Yes, 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 yes. Shh. Oh, man. Okay. Good. We did okay. The music's happy, so I guess so.
Okay, you're doing okay, but you can do better.
Sure, maybe we got this. Biplane. It's that one I feel like is harder. Okay, let's just hit the gas. Okay. All right. Yeah, if I had a chat right now, I'd be like, I would actually genuinely ask the question, what are some games you played? Or, you know, it could be even any sort of form of media. What is something that you enjoyed, and then when you return to it, it just wasn't as good as you remembered? And why? I mean, for my own curiosity, but it would be an interesting question to ask people. Like, you know, effects of time, how they change your perspective. I'm trying to think of examples for my own, you know, for the purpose of actually for having content. Yeah. I'm trying to remember something where I was like, you know, this actually kind of sucks. I mean, I guess that's what maybe part of the theme of this channel could be. I say that in the context of maybe I'll revisit something and realize, oh man, this is awful. I guess for this game, it's charming. You kind of get the hang of it, even if it's old school 3D, you know, the Mode 7 stuff, but you know, they managed to make it work. And I guess the Wii Sports Resort would have probably been like the closest successor to it. Maybe. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, we gotta land. Brakes. Okay, we barely made it, but better than not.
Good. You're barely making it. Want to give up?
Never. I can do this. Believe in me, Lance. I just have to hallucinate that I'm a giant bird and I can do this. Okay. How hard could it be? I'm trying to think of other examples where flying and verticality would have sent chills down my spine. I mean, skydiving in this game was an example of it that I can remember. I think Mario 64, getting the wing hat, when you looked up at the ceiling and you get transported to the wing cap level. You have to collect the 8 red coins in the sky. I always felt like that was just amazing and surreal, even though it was very tricky. I think, what else? Maybe a bit of a later example is Dead Space 2. What was it, the Sprawl or whatever your place Isaac Clarke? The main setting, like the outer space type of city. There's a point where you're at some sort of like, I'm gonna butcher it because it's just been so long. There's like a penthouse type of area, and you descend back to the main part of the map. Oh, this is going to be difficult. Wait, I could just not do this. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna play until I pass this. That's my goal. I can do this. I gotta impress Lance here. But anyways, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know why I'm playing this right now. I guess just because I heard music in my head the other day. Wow, that sounds weird. But yes, rent-free in my head. And it's so interesting to me that there's just so many songs from Super Nintendo games that if I think about them hard enough, I can recall them effortlessly. They're just ingrained into my brain. It's the sound font of the Super Nintendo. Is it because I was a kid and I don't know, this was the coolest thing I ever seen? Oh right, sorry, I don't know if I finished my tangent earlier. Dead Space 2, it's the Sprawl. You're like jumping out of some building and you're flying downwards and you're just dodging things. That part I thought was so cool. And I believe the first time you enter one of those like third-person flight sequences, I didn't even know you could control it. Good action-y romp game. I don't think that's gonna get the remake treatment, but I kind of hope it does. Even though I didn't play the Dead Space remake, I definitely will at some point. I'd like to think I would. I mean... Damn it! Okay. One more time. It is interesting to revisit a game that I played in my childhood, and I don't know, just realizing how long it's been since I played it. And just knowing that even though I didn't play it as much as something else, maybe later on in my life, it left enough impression that I could just remember themes out of it, you know? I don't know, it's just fascinating, the impression something can leave on you, like a form of media. Ah, crap. Ugh. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Just gonna check on the wife and kid. And then maybe I'll be ready to get my C ranking, whatever. Give me 1 second. Hey, I'm back. Hasn't been too long. Just checking on the wife and seeing how the kids are doing. All is well. My newborn has a bit of congestion going on, which has been kind of a little tricky to deal with. I have to use the good old booger vacuum. If I didn't already talk about that, it's a little apparatus, which is like a little, well, you stick a little thing in their nose and then you suck on a hose. And there's a filter that allows you to not eat the boogers unless you forget about the filter and replacing them. Oh man, I might almost have this. I don't have this. Oh, I kind of did okay. I was about to give up. Light plane. We struggle with this one, so let's give it a shot. I'm surprised we don't start with a full tank. I'm surprised also this game doesn't have like a free exploration mode. I think that would have been kind of neat to just explore the island at your own leisure. I'm standing still a little bit different. I'm hunched over. I'm giving the game a little bit more effort. I'm leaning in. I'm locked in, guys. So you might hear me just mashing the D-pad. I'm trying to do like little just light taps to hope that, you know, that's a bit more precise. I feel like it might be a bit easier to control. I don't know. It's my first day flying. But yeah. I do enjoy little peaceful nights like this where it's, you know, family's all good, they're all resting, they're okay. I can let my guard down and just relax and just be myself. The other part of myself, I guess, you know. I mean, I'm always gonna be a dad, but it's nice to play video games and just be a little bit nostalgic. I'm not sure what it accomplishes, but feel like there's stuff I should be doing, but right now it's like what, 10 p.m. There's just not a whole lot I can do at this time. Yeah, today was a relatively good day. It's Easter weekend. It's Good Friday. I didn't have to work today, which was nice. And yesterday was a pretty good day at work as well. Energies were, you know, good for the most part. There was a bit of an altercation at work. I won't get into too much of the details, but oh no. Okay, we're not gonna worry about it. Damn it. I think I throttled the engine there. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's try again. Okay. Hang glider again, because I'm actually worse at it than the plane. So, altercation in the morning between two people, but I think they worked it out, I hope. I don't know. Unless they just did the manly thing and just, you know, yell at each other and just not worry about it next time they see each other, because sometimes it just happens in certain fields. Okay, I think I'm kind of doing it. And you know, sometimes some friendships, relationships, kind of, that's how they hash it out. That's how they deal with it, just yelling, and everyone does it differently. But, you know, later on that day, they did seem to be getting along just fine. So that was good. That was important. Not like any other management was involved higher up, so I guess it was okay. Two of my coworkers had a disagreement. I'm not 100% sure of what, but I could kind of see both sides of the stories. It's definitely things not discussed prior to the moment. It's just hard to gauge. I'm just... Ooh, nope. Ouch. Probably hurt his butt, but does it count? Okay. Speed was still 60, okay. That might be as good as you're gonna get from me.
It's a shame you broke your pelvis, but I think you can do it.
Okay, we'll try not to choke the engine. Yeah, Friday was good. After the said altercation, I noticed one of my coworkers was, she was gonna go get, I guess, a treat for one of the people that got yelled at during said altercation. And we chatted a bit. I was like, well, you know, I tried to I don't want to say I played devil's advocate. I was just trying to... I didn't want her to think negatively of either party member, I guess, involved in the disagreement. Because at the end of the day, we're a team, and even if you don't like each other, you have to respect each other, and yeah, it's a tough spot. I can see why the argument happened. I hate to say I just kind of idly stood there because I was just like, I don't know what to say because I don't want to make it worse. You ever do that before? You get in the middle of an argument that doesn't pertain to you and just make it worse? That's always fun. It hasn't happened to you, well, it might. I don't know. Every situation's different, of course, and I really should stop rambling about it. But yeah, we chatted a bit. I made sure she was okay. I mean, to the best of my ability, she was fine. My other coworker was fine too. But yeah, we just chatted about the situation. Because you know what? Actually, it's important to talk about it too, from our perspective, because it's kind of stressful first thing in the morning, people yelling at each other. But they work, like I said, I think that the coworkers work through it, or they're just men, and it's just, I mean that in the sense of like, yeah, you know, sometimes they just get mad at each other, and then, it's fine. Okay. We're fine. Damn it. We're not fine. How many points do I need? We can do this. If I hallucinate that I'm a bird, I might be able to get enough points. You just have to be aggressive about it, okay? Alright. Okay, I'll use some of the momentum of my drifting here. Yep. Anyways, the whole reason I mentioned the whole coworker thing, is because, I was like, hey, I noticed you're grabbing your keys. Are you zipping out? And she was like, yeah, I'm gonna grab a cake pop for one of the people that got or the guy who got yelled at. And you know, she's a kind soul, very, very compassionate, got a lot of heart, very good person. And I don't know, just me and my other coworker were there, and we just kind of just were talking about the situation because, you know what? I guess we just kind of had to process it too. And then as she was leaving, I was like, yeah, you know what, I kind of held up some of your time. So if you come back late, it's perfectly fine. Just blame it on me. And then I was like, and I guess if you're in the area, would you be able to grab donuts? So I guess she had been kind of offering to grab donuts. And I was like, well, are you going to grab donuts? That'd be kind of cool. And I kind of suggested that because of just... I felt like it would be good for the morale, considering there was no work on Friday. It was going to be payday. Ease tensions. Sugar is always good for morale. It was a sunny day. It was just another way to make the day even better. And I think it would help ease any tensions because of the whole, damn it! Oh my god. I'm only going to get worse at this game the longer the night goes on. But I said I'd do it. We're going to get that pilot wing. And you're just gonna have to be subjected to more of my boring stories. Welcome to the channel. Hi, I'm Dean. That's it. That's all there is to that. You mentioned you're gonna get someone for one of the coworkers. I think it would be great if we got donuts for everyone. And she agreed to it, and then I just also gave her like $10 to help contribute to it because I didn't really want to be like, hey, grab some donuts. That'd be kind of rude. But I guess she had been offering in the past. I was like, well, why don't I throw you $10 and then maybe you can cover the rest and get it. And then also was like, if you're late for some reason, you can just blame it on me. And sure enough, it did take her a while to get back. And then hindsight being 420, the way that break lines up, it lines up with like this nearby elementary school. All the parents dropping off their kids. And it's just chaotic and hectic. And I've made the mistake of trying to drive out to grab coffee around that time. It's poor metaphor, but I'm gonna say it's just a death sentence. No, that's not even a good metaphor to use. But what I do mean is you zip out, you're in gridlock traffic. All these aggressive parents are trying to drop off their kids. I'm sure I'm gonna join them one of these days. I'm gonna be one of them, dropping off my kid at elementary school or something, but yeah, everyone's just aggressive and just traffic's backed up. Like the one time I went out, I was basically just trying to go around the block just to get back. And it took forever and I was late. And yeah, she ended up coming back late because also there's construction around the corner, which I totally forgot about until I tried going home that day. That's fine. It was, like I said, all the positives of today. It's just, it's a nice day. Payday, and then we had donuts, and everyone thanked me for it, and that was super nice. I told them not to. I just told them that so-and-so did it, but then they were like, well, so-and-so, she told us that you paid for it. And I was like, well, to clarify, I only paid for part of it, and that's technically true. And one of the coworkers was like, yeah, it's like I was always joking the next time she's late, she should bring donuts, and she did. It's like, nice. And you know what? Donuts are just good for morale. I probably said this before. Sugar is good for morale. It just is. But yeah, and the weekend has been good thus far. In addition to taking my son to the park and doing a little bit of bike riding, we as a family, wife, I, and two kiddos, we went to a farm that had a little Easter event going on. There was like a little, I don't know what you call it. It's like a trampoline in the ground. It's like a big old bubble. It had that, had a bit of a petting zoo. It had all sorts of activities, like multiple playgrounds strewn around this one area. I guess, yeah, just part of it's just allocated for, I don't know, I guess just having like a little festival type of thing going on. That was pretty nice. It was really jam-packed. Must have been good for the sales numbers there. And then I guess, yeah, you could go there and buy like, there was even like, yeah, food, concessions, ice cream, mini donuts. Yeah, it almost felt like a little mini fair hosted on the, on this farm property. So, yeah, pretty cool. A little bit of a drive, but it wasn't so bad. It's just, a lot of drives seem like a long drive when you have a newborn who isn't, he doesn't like the car seat. I'm running out of fuel. If I use the blue boosters, which is the stronger one, it just feels a little trickier to oh, that could have been it. Okay, if I don't get this next one, I might just die. Okay, so close. Oh, we did it. But yeah, it was a nice little event, you know? We wandered, we got to look at some animals. The toddler appreciated it. Newborn's still new. So... Oh no. Okay. Oh boy. Oh my.
Very good.
What kind of curriculum is this anyways?
It's like, yeah, if you do remarkably well here at Pilotwings class, we're gonna dress you up as a giant penguin, or maybe even a giant birdman. We're not gonna tell you how you get there, how you do it. Just do it. And then, yeah, if you humor us and do really good with this proposed challenge, you can become a pilot. We'll hand wave it, even if you suck at everything else. You're yeah, don't worry. Okay, it seems so easy now, doesn't it?
Oh, now we gotta get the light plane. I should have paid attention to how many points I need, but it seemed like we did really well with that jetpack thing, so maybe this is it. Maybe if I don't make a mistake and I just pilot my wings, it'll all be good. But yeah, the event was really nice. There's like flowers you could look at. Yeah, kind of something for everything. There was a big old area dedicated to just it's like a playground, but it was sand themed. So there was like all sorts of toys just for the kids to play, like construction vehicle toys. I guess old farm tires were relegated into like, I don't know, playground equipment. It had that vibe of aesthetically, it looked like everything was maybe made of refurbished or repurposed farm equipment, I guess, if that makes sense. Like the slides look like they were made of like, I guess the playground pieces were made of like coagulated steel or whatever it's called. Like, it's hard to explain, especially when I'm tired. I know I don't make as much sense, but yeah, it was just neat. It was interesting. Yeah, the animals were cute. The food smelled great, but I didn't end up getting any. Just try not to spend too much money. Admission was $15 per person, although the kids got in for free, which is nice. So it wasn't so bad, but it's still money, right? That's okay. Gotta make memories. I think his highlight was there was one of these jungle gyms where it was basically it's kind of two little skateboard ramps, and you had to kind of run up them. But I worked together with him to help him climb up them, and then there was like a giant tube that I guess you just climb back and forth to another section of the playground. And he's fast. I was gonna go the other side and record him climbing through for like, you know, precious memories and all that, and he was already out. It's like, wow. There's like a little rope net area, and
Your skills have earned you your certification.
oh, we got a silver license. International silver license to fly. Your license number is your password. Nice. This is kind of what I look like, minus the mustache, because I can't grow one.
Big Al is my name, and reviewing your past lessons is my game. I will help you to perfect the skills necessary for you to earn your certification.
Does that sound like him?
Maybe he's more of a Big Al is my name, and reviewing your past lessons is my game. I will help you perfect the skills necessary for you to earn certification.
And this is some sort of outer heaven. Complete 4 objectives, score 300 more points to pass. Yeah, a lot to go on. And you got the whole list of abilities here, or activities. But yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to beat this in time, you know, with my energy waning and all that. But I'm pretty sure the next mission is like a helicopter mission. And I think the very last mission is like the same idea where you have the helicopter. But I think you get to shoot like missiles and stuff like that, and you have to save all your other instructors for some reason, but maybe I'm misremembering it. Oof. Oh yeah, there's a helicopter pad there. Sorry, I just had to do that for no reason.
Splat! You still have a chance, but just barely.
Game over. Aw. Well, that was Pilotwings. Ah, that was a fun little trip down memory lane. It's a fun game. The music is definitely a 10 out of 10, though, I'm gonna say. And it has made me reconsider maybe I should check out Pilotwings 64 at some point in the future. Oh yeah, password system. That is old school. Maybe next time I play this, I'll just review the footage and just input my password. Or maybe you can, if you want to continue. But yeah. And yeah, the little farm visit thing was pretty neat. It was a nice little event. We didn't stay too long because, you know, 2 kids, early bedtimes usually. And the newborn's got a little bit of congestion going on. Very subtle, but you know, they can't blow their nose. You got to use a little straw sucker, so it's just part of being a parent, I guess. But anyways, hey, thanks for tuning in. You take care of yourself. You have a fantastic day, afternoon, evening, and night, and yeah, I'll catch you later. Thanks for joining me. This was Pilotwings on the Super Nintendo. 1990, 1991, Nintendo. I'll see you later.